All right. Once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham, Kakwadash. Double honors be unto the apostles and the others a great milestone. To all the Arkhams worldwide, I want to say shalom be unto you. This is the word from the TMS camp. Once again, choose praise and power of the Most High, Basham, Yahushai, here to edify. So, my edification today is entitled Is Snares and Traps. Is Snares and Traps. You know? So all my Akim out there worldwide, never forget who is your enemy as well. The enemy is the person in your household. Eve. You know? Once she is under this order, this ordinance of this will, she's your enemy. She's Esau's tool. And from time to time, you have to be reminded that Eve is your enemy. So I just want to put down some precepts on Eve. How she snares and traps. So I started with Sirach, chapter 21, and verse 1 to 4. It says, Blessed the man that had a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. You know that as well. We know there are some rebellious women out there, daughters of Zion, and women overall on the whole. But then we know there are women out there who really try their best to please their husband and to live according to the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments. Yes, there are aquats out there who do these things. And thank you for your service, you know. So if a man get a wife like that, you know, his day shall be doubled, you know. You'll see peace. A virtuous woman rejoices her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. And that's a priceless thing to have, peace. Because the worst thing you could do is live with a wicked woman, and every day you can't have peace. You know? A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given to the portion of them that fear the Lord, Hashem Yeshai. They so fear the Most High. You know, keep his laws, statutes, and commandments, so that he will have mercy on you with your wife. Because you will have a wife and you swear like, you know, you're paying for all your sins right there with that woman. You know? Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance. And a cheerful countenance is very important for a man of the Lord, The last thing you want to do is to have a woman, a wicked woman overall, to take away your countenance, you know. Your face won't shine anymore. You know, you sit down night and day thinking about the wickedness of this woman and how you could control it. But the best thing you could do for yourself sometimes is just let that woman be, let her go. Send her back into the world. You know? And you walk your path away. So, Sirach chapter 26 and verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that had hold of her is though he had held a scorpion. Yeah. If you hold a scorpion, you gotta worry about what the claws to the front trying to snap you. And then you're studying about the sting to the back trying to sting you. So it had no control over holding a scorpion. Or no control at all in that. And as some of these women out there, you take hold of them and there is no control, no way you can get any of them demons out of them. There's no way you can convince them to do good. Their mind just set up to be against their husband. But nevertheless, in the day of Jacob's trouble, they They shall know their self. They shall humble themselves. Sirach chapter 26. No. Verse 11. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Maybe if a wife you have one day and go say and reveal to you that she trespass against you, hey, marvel not, but give praise to what Abashimashai for revealing it. So that now you don't have to defile yourself with this woman, but she shall be brought to shame eventually. Verse 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. Yeah, go lie with the neighbors. Go have sex with everyone that come across her. By every hedge which she sit down, and upon every quiver against every, and open her quiver against every arrow. Any man, press on her hard, she gave in. That's talking about a harlot. Verse 13, the grace of your wife delights the husband, and her discretions will fatten his bones. You find a woman and, you get some meat on your flesh, some meat on your bones, you put on weight, so they look good. And then you find a woman and, all that meat gone, pressure. Verse 14 is silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Verse 15 is shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her continent mind cannot be valued. She brings more value to your life rather than stress. And these are the women that the Most High Abashimashai will have sent to bless your life. So there are some Eve out there who, as you see, are snares and traps. If you go to Sirach 25, probably start at verse 16, it says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. You watch on her face, you can only see demons and wickedness on it. And that's how these women set up. They just do things based on emotions and not based on logic. Basically, these women out there are suicidal women. They will kill themselves, kill you, kill everything, kill your career, drag it down, take your crown off, throw it away. You want them burning hellfire with them missiles on them. Verse 18, her husband sits among his neighbors, and when he heareth, shall sigh bitterly. Man rather go in a bar and drink all day rather than go and deal with that wicked woman. Because he in too deep. Probably had 2 children with her, living in the house. Probably married her, all kind of thing, because he thought that would change her. Now if he divorced her, she might take everything. Wondering if she would divorce him now and take everything as well. A sigh bitterly. See, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, that the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Verse 20, as a climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Yeah, man, just want to be humble, quiet, relax in your little old age, and there you go, Eve. Quick to talk and slow to listen. There is no reasoning with her, but 100% wickedness. Verse 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. That's basically I say that's a difficult one to understand because most of the time, chicks go for beauties, you know, go for pleasure, but a man will be Lord there, washing machine will understand. Hey, and that test the spirit. Because these Eves, these women out here, some legions on them. It ain't no taking out them legions. It ain't no living with a legion. They said they run from it. It's so evil snares and traps, my Akians out there. Never forget who is your enemy. The enemy is person in your household as well. If you have a quiet preacher's wife, Tawada, you have a Shemishai. And if you have a wicked one, Tawada, you have a Shemishai as well, Probably paying for your sins. But in everything you do, know that the time is drawing near. And Chica's trouble will come. Where these women will be humble. When they will know their place. And in the kingdom, we don't even have to start to talk about their death. So I hope this was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Bashem Shine, Bashem Kakonash. May double hands be into your apostle and ears of great millstone. Tony Akim worldwide. Shalom. Shalom to the elect.